So have you ever wondered what's in other photographer camera bags? I mean, I don't know why we care, but there's just something about it. It's just like, I need to know how the hell they're getting some of those epic shots. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Raw Factory. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what is in my camera bag for 2021. So let's get straight into it. First up, we're going to talk lenses. Now, my favorite lens is the 100mm macro lens by Canon, the f2.8 lens. This lens is a beast. I use it for everything. Now, for the second lens that is in my kit, we're looking at the Sigma 1.4 50mm lens. I love this lens, great lens. It's the Art series, amazing. I love it. And if you're looking at 50mm, highly regard it. But if you can't afford that lens, you can just go for the nifty 50mm 1.8, and this is under $200. I mean, I've done some amazing work with this. I'm not saying it is the best lens to have as a 50mm, but it's good enough. No excuses here, guys. Don't make excuses. The third lens is actually on the camera. It's a 35 1.4 Canon lens that I use more for overlays, sometimes flat lays, it depends, and really wide shots. But for food, I don't really use the 35mm lens, just that lens that I have in my kit. So by hierarchy, 100mm, 50mm, 35. So now that I got the lenses out of the way, let's talk cameras. I have a spare 5D Mark II, and this was my first proper camera. I love this camera. It's done me very, very well in the past, but ever since upgrading to the 1DX Mark II, you can't compare. This was a secondhand $800 body. That was a brand new $7-ish thousand camera body. So you can't compare the two, but this could still do, and I swear by this could still do a very similar job to what the 1DX Mark II can do when it comes to food photography. You don't need these expensive bodies, I don't believe, but that's my opinion. Why do I have a backup? I just sensed you asking that. Why do I have a backup? Well, I have a backup because if I'm on a shoot and the 1DX Mark II fails, oh, sorry everybody, go home. Yeah, who's going to cover that cost? Not me. You know, it's not like a family business. Oh, it's okay, Jacob. Don't worry about it. We'll be back in tomorrow. No, people have schedules. You have to be organized. That is why I've got the second camera body as a backup. The lenses all work the same, which is perfect. I think they're all an EF mount. So having a second body is essential. So keep that in mind. Next up, let's talk triggers. I have this Godox X Pro C trigger that fires my two AD600 Pro strobes, and I also have a Yongnuo YN560TX2 that triggers two Yongnuo 560 speedlights. Don't love those Yongnuos, they do a great job. If you're starting out, they were my first speedlights that I ever started with, so I think I keep this because it's like, remember where you started from type of thing. But they still come in handy here and there. They do an okay job, but for where I'm heading, I don't think I'll really use the 560 speedlights, but they're great. If you're starting out in flash photography, get on them. And even check out my Godox AD600 Pro strobe versus the Yongnuo 564 speedlight. Great video. Color cards. I have this color checker by X-Rite. I'm glad that opened up the right way. This is super handy for checking color. This is more in my studio, I would say. When I'm on location photography, I don't really use this guy. I actually use a set of cards that I got off, I think, Amazon or eBay. Let's put this here for now. Where is it? Give me a sec. There it is. These guys, really handy. This is for the color checker. So with every scene, let's say I was at a restaurant or a cafe, every time I change the lighting scenario, I'll put this guy in so it can readjust when I'm on Lightroom to color pick. Usually I go for this gray here to color check that to get all the colors right. Next up, I think this is just some gels, that go with the Yongnuos. Hardly use them. I want larger gels. That's something I want next. I should do a what I want next in my camera bag video. That would be cool. Next up is a camera strap. That will go around your hand. Well, that's under the camera to kind of give you a type of thing. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. Hardly use it these days, but it's a handy feature. What else do I have in this bag? I have, this is important, clean your lens kit. See this? Brushes the lens. If you've got the lens, give it a bit of a wipe. You know what I mean? Handy, super handy. Next up are spare batteries. I have 3 of these for the 1DX Mark II, and I also have LPE6 batteries for the Canon 5D. That's these guys. Well, that is all from me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. Please let me know what you guys have in your camera bag. And if there's something I'm missing from this camera bag, please let me know. I would love to add more stuff to this overfilling bag of camera gear. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next one. Catch you guys.